Nothing's gonna last for long. Time does not wait. Okay, man. In 2008, Mr. Okeman One. Summertime in Uganda. Come on. You know that they have a lot of tongue. Them one people have a lot of fast. Okay, man, you don't forget it now. When me pick around the resale, many people know that I have only done every day, every night. Me a room, my work is a dance on that. So what did I do? Okay, man, for me, I see my time pass. They got me no problem. Running around the river, and I'm running to the house. I put on the top, I'm singing for them. I get on the dance. Look at the classes, we're singing dance. Look at the classes, don't in the light. My time pass. They got me no problem. Running around the river, and I'm running to the house. I put on the top, I'm singing for them. I get on the dance. I see you with Pokemon, going back in Pokemon. Look at them keep shouting Pokemon. The radio up front to say Pokemon. Rachel Sasinga, Abachala, Sasinga, Awami, Sasinga, Swing Lucy, Zeta Singa, Azima, Sasinga, Swing Lucy, Zeta Singa, Azima, Sasinga, say one and I hear Sasinga, Singa, Singa, look at them running around the river, and we put on the top of the top, I'm singing. Morning, my people. How are you today? They don't know Akutado. Happy Eid, happy Eid. They don't know Akusara Bisoro, but I'm not seeing any animal being cut anyway.
being slaughtered. But happy Eid, guys. Happy Eid to our Muslim brothers and sisters. Kakati, Buuza. Ask. I'm going to bring anything. Normal ways, Rogers. Agamba. Okay, am I the only one who doesn't understand the difference? ZV, XV, GXR. Yeah. I find that those are trim levels, okay? They have extras, some have bigger engines, some have more better, some have better amenities inside, some have more leather seats, some have better suspension, some have more technology. It's difference in how the car is made and for what target market, and also difference in prices. Yeah. The reason why you probably don't understand them is probably because you've not wanted to buy one. The day you want to buy one, you may want to be interested in them. But even then, as long as you don't have an unlimited budget, your budget normally limits you to what is available. Nadaranga, you're buying something that is used. L200 spotero jirabye. But how are you, my people? The markets are full today. I love how Ugandans celebrate their holidays. Yeah, we go and buy stuff and eat. Yeah. And after I've eaten, then the nothing. Yesterday, my youngest son was celebrating his birthday at school, and we bought cake and all these other things for him to share with his friends at school. And in the evening, the mom told me he was really excited. And then in the evening, I go to pick them, and I tell him, okay, tell me about your birthday. And he said, Daddy, well, we were there. Then the birthday started. I cut cake, we ate cake. And then we ate snack, and then it was done. Gamba. No man know you. In like 5 birthdays, the boy would have figured it out that it's just a birthday. But second, right? Like things are just, they come and then they go. And then what? And then there's nothing. The only danger with being in that position of okay, then what? Is that then you no longer get excited about stuff because you know that what it's nothing. Then you're going to eat and then what? But happy Eid, guys. I find that one of the issues that I have is Arthur, I get tired of things. I get bored. Like before I start eating chicken, I really want to eat the chicken, and then I start eating the chicken. Then I realize the chicken is overrated. Same thing happens with all meats. Let it be meat. Let it be goat's meat. Let it be dark. Let it be. I've eaten reindeer before. Reindeer tasted strange. I would want to taste reindeer again. I would want to taste reindeer. Lawrence Omule, good morning. Keith, good morning. Zas David Klaje, Wara Yechi, VIP. Muyombia Mark. Adija Nakarisa, how are you? I'm from Kamori with a burning question because I'm tired of pretending. Are bikers supposed to ride with cars on the road? Yes. Hadija, a bike is an automobile. It just has 2 wheels. A bike is an automobile. Anything that has an engine, actually, the bikes are supposed to be in the same line with cars, if you didn't know. It's just that our border guys, because they don't get training, it's border men riding on the left of the road like that, overtaking from the left. It has never been the right thing to do. But somehow, we have normalized it. There is a truck that fell. There's a truck that fell. That's sometimes for us people that have been warmed up. We can do those things. And the damage is not too much with this car. The damage is not so much on the car. But what he did is better. But most times when trucks like that fail, it means it's normally the brakes have failed, and then instead of going down the road atomere emmotoka z'abantu n'abantu n'agamba kanjikube mwala. And that's a very wise decision because kati awo tebalina musango gwe bagenda muvunaana. Bwe banaamutwala okukola statement ng'agamba emmotoka yagaanye okusiba n'enjijjawo. Okitegeera and then they will pay a fine of like reckless driving, and then they will pay the police officer some coffee there, money, and then they will be let to go. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. So it's okay sometimes for you to push your car to the side of the road to avoid hitting people. That is very easy for you to defend with police. It's easier than you knocking someone's car or knocking a human being. I say that because I know some of you guys have learned how to drive at home. You don't know defense mechanisms. So it's okay. Like here, if my car was failing, and there is a ditch there, or a ditch, I would rather take it to that ditch than go to hit that woman there. You get? I'd rather take, you see those poles, it's easier for me to hit those things than for me to hit another person's car. So that's why for me, when I'm driving on the road, I give myself distance between me and the car in front of me. I want to be able to go on the roadside. That's why it's very dangerous for border guys to overtake on the left. Because you left, you know, like if my car failed to brake here, I would be going towards that bush. It's easier. But that's the one thing that is annoying. You see that border guy that is behind the spotero. That's how the border guys are supposed to ride. Not on the line, not on the roadside, not on the shoulders. You get our border enough. So those are they are supposed to be even in the road. But in underdeveloped countries like ours, what is not normal becomes normal. There is a biker with a big bike I usually see on a table road. He's always on the road with cars and moves with the flow of traffic. Kato your biker yavuga H2 they are supposed to be here. Your bike is Moroka. Some bikes are even 1,500 cc, bigger than some of your cars. Bamuvuga burukumi. Bamuvuga haji ngai na bakazi banje. Omulabi. Ay Giovanna. Haji bulina kwabera walala. Haji bulina kwabera walala. It's a good life, eh? Haji. Anyway, guys, question Friday, guys, mubuze bibuzo. Tugende rero nakura kuduka kansoke mfite ko wali 18 then ngene ku kisawenze. Okay. Good morning, Arthur. I have a Honda Fit 2004 1.3 liter. It has a CVT. When accelerating from a stop, it vibrates a lot, then it stops. When speed catches up, I was told it would be the CVT clutches. Yes, kakati. Bobo yimiridde mu kifo kimu. Bobo yimiridde mu kifo kimu. Does your car accelerate normally when you're in neutral or park? If it accelerates normally when you're in park, then that means the engine has no problem. Which take it. So if the behavior only happens when you're starting up, it could be the CVT. The one thing you could try to change your CVT oil and see if that helps. You get. So I would not try to fix a CVT gearbox. So as you change the CVT oil, also make an order for a new CVT gearbox. You get. But first test the theory of how does the car behave when you're in one place. Does it accelerate and complete combustions, the combustion cycles? Like you see, there is a blue Subaru that I drove. Ngabotuka on the express. You oina wotuka nojivuga ne iyo yenyino mulyo ne kujjayo ngatemalayo. Okisegere kato ino okwebuza emalayo awo tutandikira bwebanga engine yonga yo emalayo munfo kati nga kino ekyo kyekola ekikolo osimbula then it could actually be the gearbox. Because what we it could be the plugs, it could be the coils, it could be the fuel pump, which it could be a misfire, it could be a loose connection. There's so much that could happen if the engine doesn't behave normally. But if the engine behaves normally, I wonder if 2000 face again a computer. Get a computer person, take a computer, I have a machine, I charge 30,000 also. I'm a professional computer diagnostician. Yeah, 30,000. You come, we put a computer, and then we see what's wrong. But you can also get someone else. Again, get someone that has a machine. Don't guess. Because when you put a machine, it will tell you this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Which take it. Machine 2004 is okay. Machine zigisoma. Whatever machine zisoma yange eri Corolla biri gumu kati biri ena ate Honda bajagisoma. Bagisome bakubulira bakebere transmission let them check the transmission. Bakubulira, hi Kamari Moses, how are you? Arthur, is it possible with the budget of 28 million to get a Primo X in good condition, preferably 2009? Yes, 28 million is good budget, but don't prefer 2009. Just want the shape. 2009 and 2008 are the same cars. Just mwaka gwe guchuka. And if you're going to be buying a used car, guys, I've told you time and again, if you're going to be buying a used car, please don't limit the budget. 35. Have a budget of like 35. Remember the Primo we bought, the last Primo we bought, 36, and it was a 2009. Which take it the Lawrence. So that's what I would recommend. Just don't limit the budget now, because once you limit the budget, it means you're going to either get a 2009 Primo that is bad, or you won't get a car. So just don't limit. Have the budget at like 35. If you get it at 28, yes. If you get it at, you can't get it at 25. Right now, because ziriwo ziri enkadde abantu bagenzi bazigana. That's David Clergy VIP. Hey, it's about Mr. Cometa UG VIP. Good morning, Louis. Sechanzi Ronald and Chisambira Daniel Frederick VIP. Good morning. Prince Stephen. Good morning. I want to buy a used Valvematic. Wish. So after what interval should someone change the CVT oil? Is it based on mileage? Just don't change the CVT oil. Just drive your car. Automatic service. Why are you all of a sudden doing service of the CVT? Just leave the gearbox as long as it has no leakage. Yeah, just drive. Don't tamper with the CVT. Guys, most people, it's also something that I've seen with the hybrids. Most people whose hybrids have died, it's because they drive hybrids like normal cars. A hybrid is not a normal car. It's a hybrid. Hybrid eringa mukazi muchotala. Oba alina magezi oba talina magezi balina bwe babakwata. Okitegeera kati ya hybrid. You buy a hybrid and then you drive it with your windows down, it will die. You buy a hybrid and then you want to take it to the washing bay, it will die. You buy a hybrid, no gain the motor it will die. You buy a hybrid, no gano service the first month you bought it, it will die. Of course, service of a hybrid, the hybrid system service is expensive, but service so most people will not take the car for service. But you see the hybrid, as long as you drive it normally, you should be able to drive it for 3 years and get a service. But if you don't, it will die. So the same thing happens with CVT. You try to service the give CVT oil, CVT gearbox, it will die. You get a leakage and you don't see it in time, it will die. You hit the crankcase and it gets go mad and you don't deal with it, it will die. But if you just drive the car normally and make sure you don't get leakages, and you don't service the gearbox, don't tamper with it, and you drive it like you're driving a car, you don't drive it like you're driving something you want to spoil, it will leave. So don't tamper with your CVT gearboxes. Muzireke ndaba automatic temwazikolanga service kati mbuchi era eno eyebbeeje mwagala muteekemu oil w'emitwalo buli kadomola baka mitwalo 3. You get. Anyway, so Prince, that's it. Don't service your gearbox. Joseph Valley Kudembe, good morning. Rogers Nakuzemu. Majwala Julius, how are you? Yeah, happy Eid. Such events are Gambia, happy Eid. Malvitza Gambia, hello. Banang, somehow stuck between decision making. Help me out. I feel like I fail to progress because I always don't want to decide before I have an opinion from the wife, but never been on the same page. I think that's normal. That's normal. It's normal to want to consult your wife, but I hope you're consulting her on things she knows. It will be a very bad thing for you to consult your wife on things she has no ideas about. She'll make you make mistakes. Sometimes when go Musaja, you need to make a decision. I don't know what you guys think. You give him your advice. Joseph is saying that he's failing to progress because he's constantly not making decisions before he consults the wife. But they are never on the same page. I'm consulting. You get. So here is what I think, Joseph. I think the thing of you wanting to ask your wife about everything. The thing of you wanting to consult your wife all the time, I find that sometimes it comes from you not wanting to take responsibility for the outcome of the decision. You want to always say, but the moment you start being okay with the outcomes, the moment you start being okay with the outcomes of your decisions, you will not find any trouble making decisions. Zenga Arthur, there are decisions I take. No, I'll take responsibility. If it goes sideways, I will find a way of solving it. I find that you know what to do, but you want to consult the madam because you feel like if things don't work out, you don't want to take full blame. And it's completely normal. It's totally normal, especially if that person is constantly hammering you when things go wrong. You get, especially when you get the hammer from that person. Which is why it's important that when people make mistakes, we don't hammer them all the time. Sometimes it's okay for people to make mistakes, and sometimes it's okay for things to not work out. But when you continuously hammer people, then they'll stop wanting to make decisions because they feel that when they make decisions and things don't work out, blaming. Right? So Joseph, you need to understand. At the end of the day, I find that Joseph, you as a man, your family's well-being, majority of the time is on your head. So there are some certain decisions you know to make. As long as the decision does not affect your wife directly, make your decision. The decisions that affect your wife directly, you can involve her, because then she'll be blaming you when she feels bad. Like, but as long as this thing doesn't affect your wife directly, even when the outcome, you need to do a cost-benefit analysis, or you do an analysis of what could go wrong, what could go right. And sometimes we make decisions based on what could go right. Benefits outweighing. If it works out, things will be so good. If it doesn't work out, yes, it will affect you, but the benefit that might come from things working out are too good. So you can't just let things go. Solid line mujida babye tukola. Ate wembera ngande mukola broadcast. Solid line ina Sakunga, you have a very big reason, because this video can be used against me in the courts of law, not so. So you see how I'm driving like a responsible adult. Tetujja kuyisa naye n'abandi emabega batidde otaba genzo okulaba imoroka ene yange engeri gyefaaniteeka okuba evugwa kibaakulu naye kibaakulu tali mu kukola ki naye emoroka loole yo ngenda giyisa wali kasozi ngenda kugiyisa sina gabeera mabega wa kimoro ekyo kimoroka bwe kidde emabega kyonoona emmoroka yange kyo ngenda kukiyisa ekyo nkibagambye so bwe mpisa saagala I don't want you to touch your mouth and say laba Arthur isa ku solid line ekyo ngenda kukiyisa ekisooka ebikajjo byennyini biyinza okudda emabega ne binjiikira ne byonoona emmoroka yange ngenda kukiyisa ekyo ku lusozi seeteekera. Council Patrick Asiku, good morning, how are you today? Joseph Barikudde banayimuwe Joseph amagezi ali stuck awulira progress eganye because tayagala kukola kintu kyonna nga tabuuziza mukyala we ate mukyala we Eva abeera on the other side ne besanga tebagenze mu maaso because omukyala aganye. Nze mugambye ekyendowooza. Happy Eid, Council Patrick. I feel like it's high time to think about my family and make decisions alone. What advice do you give me? Guys, Joseph, me, there are decisions I make na mama bali tamanyi ne mugamba afterwards. But bwekiba kiganye, I think she understands that I need to take risks as a man. Era ye, what risks that are taking and inga atenze nsobola ozitaking because as a man, I am responsible, for majority of my family's well-being. Not so? So, kati, what risks ogenda okutekinga Joseph gwengo omusajja calculated risks. Ng'okimanyi nti bwe nkwata zino miliyoni 10 n'enzissa wano, mu myezi 5 ziyinza okukupa 17. Bwe sizissaawo zigenda bazeetoddeko ne bank charge. Kati ate nga bw'ona ogamba omukyala ayinza okuba yali risk averse ng'ajja kugaa toziteekayo. Okitegeera naye nga gwe okimanyize miliyoni 10 senga aziteekayo osobola okufiirwako 7 bwe bigaana bwe naafiirwako 7 esatu nja kuzijja wali nzizzeewo kati nga yo omukyala ebyesatu wogenda okuzizzaawo tabimanyi ontegeera nga yali risk averse kati you need to understand the kind of person you married okitegeera nze mama bani mumanyi so there are decisions I will take nga she does not know. And when she comes, she will probably say, "Hey, wakoze chachi," and then I'll tell her, "Don't worry, I'm going to take care of that." And she'll be okay. And like sometimes she'll say, "Hey, but you made a stupid decision." Yeah, but I'm a stupid man. Sometimes I make those stupid decisions. But we have come this far because I've been making some of those stupid decisions, and some of those stupid decisions that have worked out. So it might, in the beginning, it might have been stupid, but when she looks at how many stupid decisions I've made and they worked out, she says, maybe. Because we normally want the world to work out in a straight line, like 1 + 1 = 2. But sometimes 1 + 1 = 5. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, Joseph. Sometimes 1 + 1 = 5. I also can't make sense of it. Sometimes 1 + 1 = 5. And sometimes 1 + 1 = 0. Or sometimes 1 + 1 = -3. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So, Joseph, you need to make those calculated moves. Ate, one thing we need to understand is that some ladies, abachana bafabamu betuwasai, ojja kumusanga nga talina decision gye yali akoze mu bulamu. Nga mukyala w'oyo omulaba yakula ewaabwe nga buli kimu bakimuwa. Okitegeera. N'agenda kusoma n'amala okusoma n'afuna omulimu n'akola ng'alinda omusaala n'agufuna kati nga mukyala she has never to actually make the decisions that involve risk nga the only risk gy'abadde ayina yakutambula kuva waka nga senga ave waka n'atuuka ku mulimu risk eweddewo for that moment kati nga risk endala gy'agenda okuddamu okuteekinga going from work to home. You get it? So if you have that kind of wife, she'll always not be with you when you're making risks. Her life is like, why don't you just save the money? Why don't you just wait until we have enough? Why don't you just do this? Because my dad did this and it worked out. We should do that. My mom did this. We should do that. And you get it? I think when he said him like me, I don't have examples. Me, I don't have examples of people who have done what I've done and they have been successful. I realize I have had mentors, but some of the mentors that I had, of course, you guys need to understand we outgrow mentors. Some of the mentors that I had, I realized they were also doing trial and error. And when they did something and it worked out for them, then they were mentoring you on that. But then they also needed mentorship from you on certain things. Then I realized, oh, so I'm actually not that badly off, yeah? So that's how you outgrow mentors. You realize that, okay, some people are mentoring more people because they have taken risks for longer. Like right now, there are risks I'm taking at this moment that if they don't pay off, it will be bad. But if they pay off, it will be good, very good. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, advise Joseph. Seru Victor, good morning. Victor Bola, say travel live vlog, good morning. Chika Wariki. But Arthur, our roads, are they standard required? Our roads are standard here locally. Can you tell me if I can get a wish all-wheel drive in Uganda? And how can I tell it's the one? Victor, there you will see the signs. Why don't you just pay for inspection? Victor, you will see. A soccer and all-wheel drive wish will have a differential. It will have a propeller shaft. Because normal wishes are front-wheel drive, so they don't have propeller shafts. They don't have differentials. So that's one way you will know. Some of them will have a four-wheel drive button in front one. But the easiest thing for you to see if your car is four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, there is a differential, a diff. There is a diff. I'm an addict of feno. I stop and I get some. But the time is gone. I think I can fene karunji na ye. Obude time. Kasikare mujamu tuwono. What's the difference in the newer XG, SI? Do they perform differently? Those are trim levels, guys. Those are trim levels. Some have better suspension. The SI has very good suspension. Some have different seat arrangements. Some have more gears. Some have a bigger engine. Some have bigger wheelbases. So that's normally those are the differences. But I want to tell you one thing. In Uganda, we may not have the choices we want all the time. There are times we have gone to buy the newer SI in the bond and found that the G was better. So normally that's why the trims, the traders will bring what is available in Japan. Nafe will buy what is available in the bonds and what our budget can afford us. So those are trim levels. Good morning, Arthur and the Cow Lovers family. I have recently fallen in love with your content. How I wish I knew you earlier. I mean, now you know me. Now you know me. You should come and we even munch on meat together on 30th August. Together, what to the Omuchomo. You see my team, we have been brainstorming the past couple of meetings. We have to create a number over to and then people have been saying, Arthur, to create a number and to believe away. It would be nice to have a full cow. Ngaliye wechibumba aliye chibumba ayagala omutwe ali omutwe ayagala ekigere nga kibawo wali supu w'ekigere ayagala ebyenda nga weebiri. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely, right? Hey, you guys, no that tugulente namba nga abali ebyenda weebiri wali mu supu abagala ekibumba nga weekiri wali abagala ekirenge nganze ng'ekirenge weekiri abali omutwe nga weeguli kyekirala kibali omutima the heart of the cow kyekirala ente eina nkoko nkulu big chicken. It has a big cow nte nkulu What is the equivalent of nkokonkulu in a cow? Because entire yafe tuba tugenda baba jajisalira ku venue yafe bajisale. Oh, I don't like myth that much, but I'm shivering by just thinking about it. I don't know what the rest of you are thinking. Ku 30th August bana guys, tusalente namba wali wonna tulete timu z'abafumbi abafumbe ekirengenga webali n'abebyenda webali n'ab'omuchomo webali n'abafumbe nyama ya supu nga webali kwegamba ibere. You know guys, 30th August is the day for us. It was fair. Kuiga. I've seen auto shows. I'm going to be at the TT drag race in Ginger. I'm also going to be at the auto show. And I'm buying my tickets. I'm buying my tickets and my team's tickets. I'm going to buy my tickets. I'm going to buy my team's tickets, and we're going to be there. And I've seen the target audience for those events is different from ours. It's also different from, but for the love of cars in Mwaba, seeing a majority of you guys, you love cars, but you're not, what can I say? You're not fanatics of, you know, have you seen, I'll give you an example. Have you seen people that love politics? We all love politics. We all go to voting. But have you seen the guys that follow politicians? I've realized majority of my audience here is not the guys that are following a politician. They be there, they say, yeah, we support you, we love you. I think what we get from there, that's the audience. And that's the audience for 30th August. You're going to come to learn. You're not going to come for the sake of coming. You're going to come there to network with other people, to find out where the spares of your cars are going to come from, to find out if I want a better car, where can I buy it, who is giving me a better car on a loan, which person can we keep accountable? Because I want to tell you, every person that is going to be at that event as a vendor or as a demonstrator, we can keep that person accountable. Kitegeeza oli bw'ajja n'agamba Arthur, abantu abagala emmoroka za looni nze nja kuzibawa, we are going to keep that person accountable nga for the love of cars. Nga waakolera empisa embi, we have seen people borrow cars and emmoroka n'esikibwa nga bamubanjayo emiliyoni emu. Emiliyoni emu esikisa etya emmotoka. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, but we are going to have those people there. We have a panel. On our panel, we have, of course, Sarah is going to be there as a tire expert to answer all your questions. We have a person that does computer programming, number gambi, DPF, AdBlue, and all those things. We have engineer Kasidi for diesel. We have a German specialist, so we have a petrol. Most of us drive petrol cars. We are going to have a specialist. So that we are not cheated again. And these people are not saying that you should go to them alone. They have come, they have volunteered to come and give us knowledge. And in case you want to give them business, you can go and give them. If in case you don't want, that's the thing. Knowledge channel now bagenda bera ku event to give you knowledge for free. And then we'll also have a panel of the bureaucrats so that you also fire them questions. Mr. Kometa UG Chechiri, Happy Aid, Ivan Kayuchi, Emmanuel Kabari, MD. Anytime I'm coming for inspection, I need a room, you know, field the budget 25. At a room, you know, right to Toguze and Pian. You know, I didn't get a good UBM. Normally, the people that buy cars, Ngogenda from the Moroka, more than 2 years on the road. We can definitely get. And with 25, I'd most of the time recommend you get Rumion. Why? They are literally the same car, but I find that the Rumion drivers, the fielder guys in Morocco is 30 kilometers per hour. This is a highway. Bombo Road. It's a highway, it's not Kampala Road. It's a highway. When you have a view. I bought a Musota after your inspiration some time back. Amina Mukono. Mukisa Pascali. I'm looking for one here with a bit money for sale. Oh, wait, we're gonna Lubega kale abazina, people that have manual cars are normally looking for people to buy them cheaply ngati barabika kati oli wano ginonya. Anybody that has a manual Vitz, you contact us. Amina Lubega Shafik, Prince Stephen UG, Amina Kabali Moses, how are you? Hi Arthur, how do you remove the thing on your dashboard that shows airbag has a problem? You either fix the airbag problem or you get someone to clear the error. There are two things. You fix the problem. Those warning lights are not there by accident. They are warning you, they are telling you this is not okay, that is not okay, and stuff like that. How are you doing? How are you finding me? The people that I'm with in the car normally are the ones that are complaining about the speed limits. Me, I'm okay. Like now, we are driving at 30 kilometers per hour, and it's totally okay. Kwanga wano, nebo wali agadevuga 50 kilometers per hour. Where are you going to drive the 50 kilometers per hour from? You get it? It's hard. So for me, 30 kilometers per hour is okay. Hi, Arthur. I want to inquire about which car should I buy with a budget of 25. I have always loved Subaru Legacy. Yes, you can get one. Very good. The manual 2-liter. But I feel the Nua is practical for me. Yeah. You see, the Nua beats the Legacy anytime. But at 25 million, you not get a good Nua. Zilimu 27, 28. That's why normally you find that every time we are buying a Nua, the bond makes more sense for me. Buying a 27 million Nua UBN, because most of the Nuas we have bought at 25, 26, 27, 28, I am telling you. And it did not have things to fix. We bought it at 29/0.5. But now, it doesn't really make sense. So the Legacy will be in better condition, but the Nua will give you better value for money. But then at 25 million shillings, I'll definitely advise you Nua. Your dental formula has what problems start. Sometimes we leave the teeth alone. Sometimes we just leave the teeth alone. Sometimes you just leave the teeth alone because your dental formula doesn't contribute anything. And by the way, guys, me have realized if a woman likes you, she likes you even with your bad dental formula. Obera unga webuza kana amanyo anjakazaji. Nenga yeta tewali akusinga. Amanyo gaga amabi. Oyinza nosanga ga kwagala. But 12 million for teeth. See, even me now I have to spend over 5 million replacing those teeth. But I think at that time, the dentist that time had no other solutions. Haji mumulavye! Haji akuyeka soko! Omulavye! Omulavye! Atafu kuranga soko tujiraba. I don't know if it's in theory. Socks are white. I think even these fashion designers discourage it because soko ya white yonga webesaze okukuborede iyo yakajambara yagubyedda wano ngako ngatto. Wakati okujja nge ngatto zona zo ziba nnyonjo. But in Uganda wano how can you even have clean shoes with the dust? Ono wa musajja wa dabo kabini oyo. Molo kidabikamfu alwana na yeto zurotuka mu kibuga. Because he's driving at 20 kilometers per hour. Katika Tugende tugendeke ntinda wali. Then tuketu derinzi tukekasalira public holiday. Sisubira nnyo kajja. As I talk about alloy wheels, they are okay. They are lighter. They make the car look better, but they are weak. If you drive in bad roads, alloy rims is take a konyo empire minene. Yes, these steel rims as a single aba Nissan. Ejibaita Nissan Primera Estate. Range Rover bafudde. Because there is a Range Rover that doesn't die. But it's also uncomfortable. That's the one you should buy. I'll find out the year. But there's a Range Rover that doesn't die. Ngokuja konga overheating naye ebera ordinary ebera mukayingine ka mugongo gwambwa yetafa. Naye ka Range Rover jizigende no kasasitandika okuyingira mu amasanyalaze kasasta nko ingiramu amasanyalaze kati awo, that's where the trouble starts. Arthur soko ise kirole ekyo baba kirole mnaita kizze mabega n'ekibadde kintiisa nange ndi mu kutetenkanya akasente kange mpola nsobola okufuna wish ku million 13 naye nsobola okugifunira ku namba ki kati ato Peter oyina million 13 ate oli kubya namba gwe million 13 kyolina okunonya wish namu owe million guys. If you have 13 million shillings and you want to buy a wish, there is no time you should be talking about number plates. There should be no time at all that you talk about number plates. Your goal should be, I want a good wish. 13 million, you'd even be lucky to get a wish. Ebya isimanya njagala wish erimu UBB vehicle. Oba eri ku U80, oba eri ku UFV. As long as it's in good condition, buy that one. Because there are people that have wishes with USZ, UAY, and they are very good condition. And they are selling 14 million. And you people don't want to buy them because, US jagara. And why do I refuse to do inspection for them? Because it's not plausible. Uliro oluzungu akagawo plausible kakozesa emirundi emeka abamu kumeta maina kategeza plausible mumanyi pause, it's pausing. So plausible, it's bobo ina sentence ono guys tewerondera mu number plate abantu abalina okuba picky with number plates alina okubanga ine million 2 awutandika okweronda kubezo sentence sinto na million 13 biveko. Frederick agamba, Arthur, which driving class in Uganda allows someone to drive with a Hilux? Antikati, there is a trailer class. There is a trailer, a class okuvuga trailer. Bajita BE. It's called BE. It's the class that it's rare to find people that have the BE class, but it's called the BE. It's the one that allows you to put a trailer. Nobody, I've not seen anyone that has the BE class. When you get a C1, the C1 is the one that allows you to drive a forward. It's the one that allows you to drive a fuso. You get, but for you to pull a trailer with your class, fuso class, you have to get a C1E. Which take it. Cut for you to drive a trailer, or not for a CE trailer. But Maguru Kumi, you get a C. Then, for you to drive a minibus, you get a D1. That one I have it. But for you to drive a minibus and pull a trailer along, you get a D1E. Yeah? And then, for you to drive a bus, you get a D. So kakati chidabika nina D1. I need to get a D. Kangene kole ku D. Tekemu bus no. Tekemu kapamiti ka bus kano. Nemi akajange jivuga bus. I think it does. I'm very old. Nina ne envy. Jivuga. So this road is 70 kilometers per hour. But to be safe, you drive 65 because my car has bigger tires. So it's likely that it's faster than I think. Kasienta covered page. Is it just humble bakafu? Ali kusimu. Afande bobo mulabi oyabadde kusimu. I'm the witness. I know Afandes watch my broadcast. So wobovuga trailer with a Hilux, you're going to get a BE class. Awoboita. Mind abatukutuku balina kuvuga B1. Abatukutuku. So me, I'm going to get all the classes so that I can go and review every car. But right now, bangami ntekemo ya tractor. I produce a ngambi to take a class ya tractor to get to go tractor. Class ya tractor. Class ya tractor ono musajja ayisiza ku left oba bayigirawo emmotoka bannange who overtakes from the left alinga ba boda you need to overtake from the right. Class ya tractor ingatiri class ya tractor I don't see it like a tractor ovuga buvuzi like a tractor you just drive. Anyway guys, question Friday mubuze Vitu vyo papa bibi onaze nampisiza na kule fitinga papa kati wuno tuli naye wano wakati awulira atya kyobola nze sikyapapira kubbala. Arthur, I'm a field person, small paths, even roads. I always restore and respray my bumper every 4 months. Is there a small bumper I can put on this practice? Or aftermarket solution, you know? Just change the color of the bumper. Put a color that doesn't get spoiled, where the color doesn't get spoiled that much. Hey. Just do that. Tolaba. Just do that. Nenze nokuduka ngandire eti bannange. Ninyi nokuduka. Because even a guard will not help you. Ate bwe tunaga otekeko bulube muruka ogenda bojimenya. Just change the color. Ne which color doesn't get spoiled. Pose white yokuba ticket. Over muruka fure ya brown. You have no so just buy a bigger car. Just buy a bigger car. Like a Vigo ngeyo maso tekeo buluba. Yakubo bimazi. There's a problem with the steering rack of most car versions around 2009 2010. My Romanian steering rack ekubagana. There's no problem with the steering rack. Nze moroke yange nga yutenda first steering rack. Nga yutenda first steering rack. Nga yutenda first steering rack. There is no problem. There's no problem. It's a affordable fee. Just buy a new steering rack and buy a new one. Don't buy Japan used. Buy a box. Sebachije Rorbat, good morning. So Arthur, how much is AC refilling? How often do you refill your AC? I've never had to refill the AC in this car. I have never. And I'm driving it now. I make 2 years in December. I've never had to refill the AC. Era ne Corolla na mukade. I bought that car. Nebatekamo AC kwoli yaita mutekamo. And I just drove the car. Until when najua muto wangu oba yali agivuga atya nata AC emorokei. Bwe yali achampa sente wali ne muwaye nkaga bakole AC nibigana ne mbivaako. Ne mugaji vugireyo kwamanyi. So I think AC, the only time you will need to invest in AC is if you drive badly or if you don't actually use the AC.
Excuse me,
Good morning, Pascal Joseph. MK Dental Hub. Arthur, what's the difference between all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive? Four-wheel drive, if you say the emoji take manually, the all-wheel drive stays there. The moment they say the car is all-wheel drive, it means it uses all the wheels at all the time. You get four-wheel drive, you can majority of the time disable it and enable it. But all-wheel drive means it's by default an all-wheel drive car. You get ngabo olabe ya Subaru titogenda kujijjamu yetegerera, but four-wheel drive gwagitegerera. I would buy a four-wheel drive any day. All-wheel drive is bakali chejo. Yeah, I will buy a four-wheel drive any day so that I can disable it. And the issue with all-wheel drive is that it can choose which wheels it's going to give power. So it's advanced technology. That's why that wording all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive is a modern thing. All-wheel drive is modern. Four-wheel drive is ancient. So it's Question Friday, guys. Mbajukiza 30th August. Temwangambye tugulete namba obutugule ekisambi. Kyalwadde kirungi. Ne tuwuta kuchenda wali fabagala ekirenge ne tuli ekirenge. Okitegeera kati nga Antonio yakamenyo ko okugulu. Wajja mu convention ayina kubeera ku kirenge kyerere paka. Kino ekitala nga tekituta. Tekimanyi nti nyina okudduka ate nyina okukira wali ate nkyuka enzire mu nve ku ngwe ku bitaala ebirala naye Mukama Katonda. Kati waliwo abantu abamu ku mmwe nga temujjangako ntinda kati mbaleeseeyo. That's what they got think that she said. She thinks she give up like me, you know. No, you tell her this. Tell her they wanted to say it. Yeah. What's up? I real to top. What you ask to later. No,
I stay in a hot season. I'm a I show people no way, see that's a wish like my mind. That's a you know, think I should tell you that, you know, she walks away, you know, she goes. That's why she say every time. Until the wallet is empty. Oh, okay, man. Touch that. Okay, man.
Compare for me Mark to Chibina, I have 8 million. Buy the Mark II. If you buy a Chibina at 8 million, you'll be wasting money. You'll be wasting money. Buy a Mark II. Ababoda beetomedde wano kati wa traffic agezaako kubataasa abaleke beekube batakifika ndataasa ffe ku baboda ababoda beesootinga bo they are brothers and sisters. They are not like, they don't see themselves as enemies. Murungi Jiri, good morning. As I talk about Range Rover Bafudde, there is a model that doesn't die. I'll tell you. I'm going to ask Modo Cheye, Tavaru Mode Itafa, Nakastate Chamuka. Arthur, what is the recommended time to always changing brake pads? The moment you feel like your brakes are no longer working properly, you change. Yeah, I do that. The custom put younger brakes is I change brakes. Because you can drive your brakes for a year. You get it? You can drive your brakes for a year. And also depends on the distances you drive. For example, like me, I can drive my brakes for like say 8 months, 9 months. Or say I think I do 100 kilometers a day. Arthur, doesn't cracked windscreen cause receipt? Yes, it does. But it depends on how big the crack is also. Yeah, but it can bring a receipt. Maybe that DMC, dangerous motor vehicle condition. In idling, it's also okay. The engine is very okay, quiet and smooth. The car squandering happens only when the car stops completely. I changed the CVT fluid already, but not changed. But fuel efficiency is still good. It's when you come to a complete stop, it might be an engine problem. I'm telling you, it might be an engine issue. Idling. A car can be idling proper. Nenga, when you start to give it more power, then it gets issues. You get it? Because it doesn't either get enough air, enough fuel, or enough spark. You get me? Compare job listings. You get a mechanic to actually look at it the right way. If a car doesn't get enough air, if it doesn't get enough fuel, if it doesn't get enough spark, yeah, it can do that. King-wise, let me see, where is the question? Kato Muhammad, good morning. Ray, good morning. King-wise, Agambi, I'm driving a Marcus 2012 to Fort Portal tomorrow. Any advice? Just drive carefully. Drive carefully. Mr. Commenter, Wednesday I was reading about the types of roads and I realized that Uganda, we have only one road that qualifies to be a motorway. It's the express. Yeah, that's the only one. That's why it's the only one that gives you 100 kilometers per hour. What would be the advice on Subaru Forester 2010 and consumption, cost of spare parts? Big up. Aaron, Subarus are not Toyotas, so they are much more expensive to keep on the road. Right? They are much more expensive to keep on the road. Kanda bisawa meka 8:49. Let me go. I can run from 9 to 9:30. Because that day is a public holiday. Good morning, Henry. How are you? King wise nkuze musicho. 1 hour is down, guys. Mno zasigera basi buramu. Lwache moroka yange ewuguka when I break. Bolinya breaks ne ewuguka. Bolinya breaks ne ewuguka. Bolinya, I know that thing. Let me remember. Bolinya breaks ne ewuguka. 1. Kuyinza oba kuliko omupiira ogutasiba. Kuyinza oba kuliko omupiira ogutasiba. What's the other thing? What's the other thing? And it has happened to me before. Kuliko omupiira ogutasiba. So it keeps moving. Oba kuliko side etasiba. That's also common. It has nothing to do with wheel alignment. It has nothing to do with wheel balancing. But it has something to do with your tires as well. It has something to do with the braking as well. Nemwe rino tudastange ewangadde kukubo. Eri ku UBJ ng'ekyatambula. Ewangadde. Vilgax agambe ekyusa brake fluid. Muyinza okuba mulimu amazzi. Nga gayitawo bannange. Ebiseera ebimu guba mupiira ogumu nga tegusiba. Oba side emu nga tesiba. It can be nga brakes zaweddeko ku side emu. Ichi ekitugaana okutambula mu layini yaffe. Kirabika n'omuntu yazikizza emmotoka kati egaanye okwaka. Olowooza taxi tegaanye okwaka. Taxi egaanye okwaka. So anyway, for the people that don't know, this is in Tinda City. This is in Tinda. I hope I can use 10 minutes to get to my field and I run. I'm very ready to run. So Henry, and also chirabe chitambulira ku brakes, Vilgax na yakugambye kebera ku brake fluid. But I would advise also ko kebirona baba buli mupiira gusiba. Okitegeera olaba buli mupiira gusiba. Wakyusa wakomadde okukyusa brakes both ezema begana ezo maaso. When was that? My guys, do you know how I've been struggling otulotumbula kusala mwenda? Guys, glasses affect our lives a lot. Amaso gali important. Okuva when I choose my glasses, I sleep like a baby. I sleep. Sicha wawo mukatulone tumbula. Zenali simanyi it's possible. Nchachi soma kula oba it's actually the glasses. But I can tell you that when I change the glasses, now I sleep until I am supposed to wake up. It's not like I sleep. I used to sleep at midnight, 1 a.m. and at 3 a.m. and I'm awake and I don't have sleep up to like 4. When I change my glasses, when never kasawa nya nzukuka kukumi when you know kuzukuka. Oba secho alamu y'omwende esobola okukuba n'enzukuka okitegeera newe nzira weeranzira we ddala. My glasses can affect fabaina glasses. Era if you have eyeglasses, mwana kasikundi kasienta yakateka kakatanda. Guys, if you have glasses, I think every year you should go back for an eye test. Echirungi, you can change only the lenses. So if your frames are okay, you change the lenses. Ate lenses are isi lenses are mitwala 25 okitegeera standard 25 walone za isi. Like in my other glasses, I put cheap lenses because I did not want to waste money. I put the lenses that don't have the blue thingy. I put the ones that don't have the blue thingy. But if you have eyeglasses, spectacles, you should always omugenzi Cedric abana ba boda aba PLU babo bagenda werekera omugenzi. Mr. Arthur, about dental formula. MK kibuzo ky'omusajja lwaki tokiddamu? You need an alignment. No one alignment. Ekintu ekinemesa ebyo alignment si wateekako buno obuninkini. Braces. Bwe bateekako braces. Guno mwamu tumisimbise Ivan. Kati wano wewa Sudiru wano. Kabira Country Club awo. Kabira Country Club. Brake fluid attracts moisture over time and water can't be compressed like hydraulic when you press the brake pedal. Kati no Vilgax. Ochimanyi nti nvuze myaka jona sikyusanga ku brake fluid nti mukyusa avemu. For the past all the time I've driven cars, I have never ever changed brake fluid. Kirabika wano mukusaamu brakes okujjamu empewo brake fluid mukadenga afuluma nga bateekawo omupya. It said that self-service. It does self-service. Alignment vehicle starch. Alignment million 12 zigulemu emmotoka weevuge. Tiza bagenda kusako braces. When I think about it, even me, I need an alignment, but I won't do it. I won't. I've been so happy so far. Yeah? I have been having a good dating life. Yeah? So why need the braces now? Okay, I even have children. I think I'm braces. Kati search gwe bakyamenya omutima kale braces oyinza okuzifuna. Kubanga bakyakumenya muko ku mutima. Naye nti nazaala n'abaana. Then neekoma nako. Braces. No one is doing 30 kilometers per hour here, but no one is doing it. I'm telling you, even me, I'm not doing it. Now, if I'm not doing it, what about the people in front of me? 30 kilometers, no, what was it? But I'm thinking the government failed to manage borders, and they have decided to manage us more. Because aba border, barazobu siru, ati babaswa tuarega hybrid iyo mujirabi. I can't do it for 12 million. Now, Fachi. At 2010, wish Chombo, but I still fear the loan you told me. But yeah, let's go start Uganda, Canada. Every more Katoko vehicle in Canada. But we say, you know, on the side mirror. Let's go, we say, Piajike, Mani. Ojira side mirror. Mani. Wali kiguza wisha oli modongo so ofune epya. For the people that don't know, hey, ne kamocha batadde yebitala. Yene yawadde essent, yajiwadde nnyingi. Ne kamocha batadde webitala. Naye. Naye wano ebitala byadde byetaagisa. Wano abantu badde bavuga n'obusirusiru bungi. Iyo wishi star kyogiraba manyi kyekimoroka manyi nange nkivuga naye kati nze ngena mu hybrid sijja bisokola. Guy to them as 30 kilometers per hour. Even now I'm not doing 30. I think I'm slow. 30 tezivugika. The government should know 30 tezivugika. Kati nyino genda nziruke. Bino kukamukoka speed. 30 tezivugika bannange. Omuntu avuga 30 kilometers per hour yatalina gyalaga. Choka kapande kaka aka 30 kalina kusite oilo wenyini. You cannot miss the bupandes. Kati nzizeyo mu 30. Kanzireyo mu 30. Neka kati wano ddala. Ewatali yadde omuntu. 30 yachi. N'essomero teriri wano kuba essomero liri wali wali maaso. Already hamsi zino zibadde zitusala speed. Okujja konze athanze ampo nzikuwa. You see those small humps, the higher the speed you go over them, you don't hear them. We just microphone yange isikanyo. Niyo hump bwobukuba empola mpola ate lwobuwulire nnyo. Naye bwobukuba speed tobu Uganda Museum baji repairings kasubirene munda mulungi. Mula baba bagudde lwakuba network ebadde etujjeko you did not see. Owa border ya ino obuzibu. Oli ayambadde ki helmet. Musiramu abadde ku main wano wetuli this is the main road yerendiko. But aba border ekyo tebakimanyi. Bavuga buvuzi tebafaayo. Neno oli naita ina helmet. How would you ride a motorcycle without a helmet? We tugende musajja tulina ebyokukola ffe. Weefula mediator katira buli ajja agenda kuyitamu. Lugambo lukutawaanya. Agana nkuntomera. Sayo boda bali careful n'akatono. 30 kilometers per hour mubi akugoba nakukwata era kituufu. Tezivugika kati I'm doing 30 now. The 30 kilometers za kuweta kona. Atola wakatufa abamu abali abalalu twawetiranga mu kinana. No weta wenali nkwana mama bani ngatu yali ku campus. Ngamvuge mmoroka mu makerero mu ngamvuga yekutti. Nga yekwata wanati. Oba nabeerawo nti Mukama Katonda yatukuuma katawe wabovuga wanuwe. Ababoda bo bali ma government kati esazeewo kupanishinga ffe. In zones where we should be doing 50, they are making us do 30 because they know border men will lead us to accidents, and they know at 30 kilometers per hour it's very hard for you to hit a border no munoza. Okitegeera so nebyo asamba genze kusala ate bangi kangende nange nziruke. It's my ritual for today morning. You know wakalu era lero ku idi waliwo omusajja yankubidde nga ayagala mbu kugundi kupayi ku Lumumba. Look at all these places. Emoroka weziri naye abazitunda tebakola ki, abazitunda tebaliiwo. Okitegeera kati awo osanga obana booza mmoroka bweka ababeera mu bibande ebyo. Why? Because abantu abasinga basigadde waka abasiramu basinga okubeera in the car business. Kati today is Eid ogenda kugulawo emmoroka oba agenze n'agula yamanyi. On a day like this you'll always buy a bad car. I'm telling you, it's the people that have bad cars that take advantage. Bo babeera available. Yanga akusiba ekimoroka kyenga agenda. Ab'emmoroka ennungi bonna. Idi bazivuga bazigenda mu kyalo bazigendera mu okusa because it's a good car. Kitegeera oba se ekyo tebabeerawo baba bagenzi kuba kimanyi any day their cars will move. Kati w'emmoroka embi abeera mu kibanda ku lunaku nga luno. Guys, 30th August Afocas Convention anti mbyogera kubanga ngenda basiibula naye nga mwebale kubeera ku broadcast bantu bange. Kansubira ebibuuzo biddiddwamu satisfactory era muleete emirimu gya inspection to inspecting. Bana guys, Henry Modern Juice namulabi Henry naye se bwakoze juice w'omu ccupa baba katozannya temuli preservative. Njagala juice wanze njagala wa kitafeeri njagala juice wa kitaffe oyo juice omulala oyo simwaga njagala wa kitaffe njagala wa kitaffe wish mu namba ya UBA wish ennungi. Let me tell you one thing, wish ennungi ng'oyagala mu UB series ogenda gigula milioni 18 ku 2. Omukisa guyinza okukwata n'okifuna mu 16 naye ogwo omukisa kati olw'okubanza sikolera nnyo ku mikisa. I'm a person of reason. I will tell you I have 18 to 20 million for a good wish, but I would also tell you that 18 to 20 million shillings tugende mu kibanda tugende mu bondi bakuwole emmotoka baweekeze milioni 2 bakuwole wish empya new model kana akamotoka kali ka review nze kano waliwo yangambye aleetera akamotoka bwekata naye mukafu bulayika bufa nnyo. Guys, yesaawa mbasiibule ngende nziruke, yesaawa mbasiibule ngende nkole ki and I run. Ompadde kale naye wakisekayo wakola abantu bangi gye bali lwakubeera a lot of shops are closed. Abasiraamu be base kati wano kana akazimbe ko bonna bagaddewo bonna tewali odduuka ly'abasipeya wa mmoloka liggule wano. A lot of places have been closed. Guys, is there anyone doing the restaurant business? Like I've seen a lot of videos that say the restaurant business kuba kuocha. The restaurant business is not something that someone should be investing in. I tell you, don't book faster than last time. I hope I can do it. But I'm lighter, guys. Fasting makes you lighter. Definitely makes you lighter. When I run, because of the fasting I do. Katimuli weekends, I get one day and 18 hours, and I find that even when I'm moving up the stairs and stuff like that, I'm lighter. It's not easy, by the way. Okusara wombo osibe si changu nakatono. Mukuru wasuzotya tugende tudduke oba nsinikire muli ebinyu oba gwe wamwe muwangala by default abo abantu bambaye wabwe bawangala by default. Okuwangala ewaabwe si kwa kusabira. Some of us we have to exercise. Ngende nziruke today. I'm late but papa thank you. Amina. Restaurant business eyocha international eyocha guys kamba sibwe ende ngezeeko okuwangalako ebyo birwadde kati diabetes, pressure oba obigobe the moment you're active. Ebirwadde ebyo oba obigobe kale kamba sibule. Sechanzi Ronald, Zas Kisambira Daniel Frederick VIP, Paul Stevens, UG Joseph Bali Kudembe, Nuhomu Mwezi Roger, Zaz David Klaje VIP, Majora Julius Touch Events, Keith Balvids, Council Patrick Asiku, Joseph Bali Kudembe, Seru Victor, Travel Live Vlog Chikawa, Ricky Victor Bolaise, Muchunguzi Gerald, Mr. Cometa UG VIP, MD Emmanuel Kabari, Ivan Kayuchi, Kustein Robinson Mukono, Rebecca Shafi, Kabari Moses, Emuron Ronald, Rebecca Shafiq, Boss Dog, Harrison Muhindo, Sebachi J. Robert, Pasco Joseph MK Dental Hub Clinic, Nsimemo Kama Aaron, King Wise, Nsubuga Ahmed, Akram, Ray, Kato Muhammad, Espet, Kampala Job Listings, Nsubuga Ahmed, Murunji Jiri, Rebecca Shafiq, Dumba Collins, Boss Dog, Nsubuga Ahmed, King Wise, Vilgax, Henry Modern Juice, Simamazeo, Divis Tugume, Kawese Peter, Yusuf Minaj, Sengoba, Julius, Chairman Zach, the Chairman Wabo Mukamori, Banange, Abadu Mukamori, I don't take it for granted. Tomorrow, tugenda out of our weekly roundup. Today, tugenda college meza oreguro. Yes, tugenda live sawe. Arthur, what causes too much pain in the legs after running? Sometimes your body is just not used to running.
and sometimes you just need a little bit more. Yeah. I used to get it. Now I don't get the pains anymore. Your body gets used. Guys, Kamba Siwele, thank you very much for being part of the broadcast. I wish you a very lovely day. See you in the broadcast tomorrow evening. Of course, the weekly roundup will come before. May the good Lord bless you. Ciao, ciao.